So I'm Stefan George. I'm CTO and co-founder of Gnosis. Gnosis is a prediction market platform based on Ethereum.
Excellent. I've heard a lot about Gnosis. Its prediction markets are really a hot trend. So I know you probably have some gathering competition. You know, what's going to make Gnosis different from the other prediction markets?
So Gnosis, what we are trying to build is a very easy to use framework. So anyone can build whatever application they have in mind on top of this. So the range of application of prediction markets is really wide. So some people just connect it to sports betting, but actually like it's the least interesting use case. You can build all kind of financial instruments with prediction markets. So for example, futures of tokens. You can create really new types of assets. So for example, you could create a prediction market that's funded with an ERC20 token of a specific project, and then you can make predictions on specific properties of a project, like for example, it allows you to buy a token under the condition that their product will be on mainnet.
Right.
Stuff like this. So you can really create great new types of applications with this that maybe we haven't even thought about yet, but other people may think about. So we make it really easy for everyone to just get started.
Yeah, I think the crowdsourcing of intelligence is the next generation, Web3 or maybe Web4 type of thing that we're just scratching the surface. But it seems like you're doing a lot at Gnosis, talking about a wallet and a decentralized exchange. And you're talking at EdCon about decentralized exchanges, right? So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. So if you think about it, like prediction markets, what they essentially are, they are a tool to create new types of tokens which have a specific property that is at some point in the future they will have a value of 1 or 0. And now we have those tokens, but we still have to trade them. Right. So, and we want to have as many people as possible being able to trade them. And right now Ethereum doesn't really allow this because of its limitations. So what we actually have to build is new kind of market mechanisms and new types of exchange mechanisms to allow for like large-scale participation in our prediction markets. And that's why the focus of Gnosis has shifted a bit from prediction markets to also build the underlying decentralized exchange infrastructure. And what we are building right now, or what we are going to release very soon, is something called Dutch Exchange, where the way how tokens are exchanged using an auction. So people that want to sell a token, they are funding an auction, then the auction starts, and then people send in their bids, and then at the time when the bids are basically times the price are equal to the sell volume, then the auction just clears. And this way we can easily facilitate a fair token exchange where everyone gets the same price. And that's something called batch auction. So instead of like in traditional order book, continuously matching orders, you batch them together and match them at once, which has many advantages. One of them being that there's no possibility for front running. That's a huge issue with many other exchanges today. The other being that like many tokens have low liquidity on Ethereum, and there's a big spread between bid and ask. And now we are collecting the orders over a bigger period of time and then auction them off all at once. With some sort of market order where we know that at some point someone will just buy it, and this way we can aggregate.
So that's probably good for low volume situations.
That's right. So low volume, low liquidity tokens, there are so many of them being created every day on Ethereum.
Right. Okay, so I work for ChronoLogic, and we are partnering with Piper Miriam to do the Ethereum alarm clock to schedule transactions for the future. And something that we have in our long-term vision is event conditional scheduling of smart contracts or payments. Do you see that kind of thing as integrating in the exchanges of the future?
Absolutely. So especially now for our type of exchange where we do an auction. Our auction is time-based, so it's called Dutch auction. It starts at a high price, the price goes down over time. So basically as a buyer, as a bidder, you would like to wait until the time when you think the price is right. So for this kind of process, it makes a lot of sense to automate it and use an incentive like your alarm clock in order to send the transaction at the time when the user wants to have it submitted. And that's currently something that we haven't built, so we're looking forward to integrate external solutions for that.
Sounds great. Thank you for your thoughts, and good luck on your talk, and thank you for speaking with us.
Thank you very much.